Hi you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're watching this video, you're in the right place. You're here for another QC Life video. It's so weird not saying Mommy and Littles, but it's not Mommy and Littles anymore. It is the QC Life and Sign QC. So you guys, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you're new here, make sure you go check out some of my other videos. But yeah, let's get right into the video. So this is my 2017's goals video, and the reason why I haven't done it until now, like you guys might be saying, hey, this video is really late. Everybody else was doing this the first week of January. But the thing is, I wanted to be so specific and so strategic about my goals this year and the decisions of what I wanted to do with my life in 2017 that I couldn't just kick it out of nowhere. And the thing is, really setting real good, realistic, strong, analytically supported goals is what I wanted to do this year. I didn't want to just say, hey, I want to do things. And I was looking back at my goals video from 2016, which was good. But one of my goals is like to write a book. This year, I plan to write a book. And that was a little bit overzealous. I didn't think it was really realistic. And the thing is, you always want to put out SMART goals, which are specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. So the thing is, those are SMART goals. So each one of your goals should basically have those qualifications. As a concept that my pastor in my church talks about all the time. So I'm gonna get right into it. They're not in any specific order. Isn't like, oh, the third one is more important than the first one. The first one is the most important. I just want to get really right into it. And number one, I will say this is my most important goal, is I really want to basically level up in my walk with Christ this year. I really am at I'm not in a bad place. I am a minister at my church, and I love God so much, but I just want to go to the next level in my walk with God. I want to go to the next level in me reading the Word. I want to go to the next level in me praying. So the thing is, I really want to go to another level this year in my walk with God, with Christ. So the thing is, I have been a Christian for now about 5 years, and the thing is, in the first 5 years of my walk with Christ, it's been awesome. But the thing is, I just desire so much more, and I desire so much more growth. And the thing is, I really want to see signs and miracles and wonders really begin to happen in my life. And I really want to make my life's mission is to basically to help young women have restoration with Christ and reconciliation. So the thing is, my goal this year is to go to another level in my walk with Christ, and how I'm going to be measuring that is I want to be able to help more women reconcile their lives back to Christ. And I have in the past, but the thing is, I want to do more. So the thing is, there is some analytical type number goals I have with that. But the main thing is, I'm going to measure my consistency, and I want to make sure I'm consistently helping and ministering to young girls and young women. Number two is my goal with my family, and it's very similar to my goal last year. My goal last year was to be very intentional with my time and devoting time to my family. The first way is I want to be intentional about being a great wife and a great mother to my daughter and to my husband, and being intentional about that time with them, especially my children and my husband. And I think I did that pretty well last year. I would say that I met that goal. We did a lot of fun things that I never did growing up last year. But this year, don't mind Taylor's little crooked parts. But this year, my time, I want to make sure it's even more intentional with my husband. So often when you're a mom and a wife, that being a mom just somehow consumes and takes over everything else, and your marriage kind of slacks. Now, me and my husband, our marriage is not slacking, but I just feel like I want to reconnect on a new level. As you guys also may know, is this year me and Devin would have been married for 5 years, and the thing is, I just want to make sure the marriage always feels fun and fresh, and we feel connected, and that level of intimacy is there. And the thing is, the measurable way of that I'm going to actually share with you guys. I want to make sure me and Devin are going on one date at minimum a month alone. I also want me and Devin to plan a honeymoon this year. So those are two of my goals, for us to have at least one date alone, a couple hours to really just connect and spend some time together without the girls, which is not hard. The girls are getting older now, so that's not that big of an issue. and for us to plan a honeymoon and take a vacation together. That is something we have never done alone. We didn't have a first honeymoon. We were broke, in college, and pregnant. So that is something I really, really want to do this year. I want me and Devin to plan us a vacation, a honeymoon, really, essentially, outside of the country together. It may be inside the country, but I'm going for outside. And number 3 is I really, really want to turn my passion into a career. And that is one that's pretty much like, that one has so many different facets to it, because I'm passionate about a lot of things, but I feel like a lot of times that when you're passionate about things, either we're afraid to tell others that we want this to be our career or our job or to be professional at it, or we're just not serious about it. Like, I just feel like I have so many gifts and talents, and God has put so much on the inside of me, but sometimes I'm just not serious about it. Like, because no one depends on it. Like, honestly, my family, we depend on Devin. He is his income really supplies our entire family. So the thing is, sometimes I just don't take it too seriously, my own gifts and talents, because I just don't have to. And I think because I don't take it seriously, other people don't. And one thing Devin was sharing with me is that I allow other people to kind of abuse my time, where it's like, oh, you're just at home. Can you do this for me? Can you create this? Can you call this? Can we talk for 5 hours? And it's like, you wouldn't do that if I was on my job. And the thing is, but because I haven't taken what I do seriously as a job, you are like weird. Stop it. You're touching my boobs. Yeah, you touch your own boobs. Don't touch my breasts. Yeah, it's your belly. Oh, she's like pulling her shirt up. But you always can tell kids that were breastfed. They're weird. Even you're just like putting your hand down the shirt. But anyways, the thing is really, really looking at what I love and what I'm passionate about as a career. And number 1, I am very, very, very passionate about basically spreading my message about my life and about the life I live. The life of a young Black woman, a young Christian family. So the thing is, that means taking YouTube seriously. That means to start my blog and take that very seriously. And the thing is, I think so often a lot of YouTubers and a lot of bloggers, a lot of people don't want to say, I want this to be a career. I want to be a professional at this, because they're so afraid that if it doesn't happen, number 1, they'll be embarrassed, and number 2, people just don't think of it as a real job. And if you really thought about how much work content creators put into what they do, I mean, like, I understand why it just makes perfect sense. So the thing is, I really want to go into a full-on career this year with content marketing, and that's not just through YouTube, that's also through blogs, that's also through relationships with companies. So that's really my goal, and I'm not even going to fake it out. Like, yeah, I really do want to be a professional content creator, and I don't mind putting in the work for it. So you guys keep me accountable. Like, hey, Quita, where are you? Where are you on your goals? And last but not least, I want to maximize on my graphic design business. So the thing is, some of you guys know, I don't know if all of you know, but I am a graphic designer and a web designer. So the thing is, I do design graphics and websites for people. But the thing is, I just have been doing it kind of haphazardly. It's just been like, oh yeah, whatever. And the thing is, things that I am really passionate about, like content marketing, YouTube, blogging, graphic design, photography, I really want to maximize on them and really look at them as a career and a passion, because I really want to position myself this year where this is my career. This is a decision I've made, and the thing is, everybody's path is not the conventional path. I know a lot of you guys watching are YouTubers, you understand that, or you watch YouTubers, and it's not really those things where it's like, oh, I just want to be YouTube famous. No, I just want to work hard and give people value and content and things that help them. Like, if I'm telling you like 5 things that saved my marriage, that's adding value and giving someone something that is helping them. And the thing is, to want that to be a career is nothing wrong with that. So those are my goals this year. Number 1 is to level up with God, like just level up in my prayer life, my discipleship, reading the word, like level up in my walk with God. Number 2 is be very intentional in spending time with my husband and my marriage this year. And number 3 is to turn my passions into a career, and that by the way of content marketing, my blogging, my YouTube channel, ministry, and graphic design. So you guys, those are my goals for this year. So yeah, let's keep each other accountable. So down in the comments below, tell me one goal that you guys have this year, and let me know how you guys are planning to work towards that. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget, don't look back, because you're not going that way. Bye-bye.